Welcome to a discussion topic. It's been a while since we've done one, and reason I am on right now because obviously you guys would obviously want to know this too. Um, but reason I'm on right now, guys, is because my flight for where I was gonna go got canceled. So yeah. Anyways, what's up, JT? So, anyways, in this discussion topic that we are doing, we will be talking about a game that we recently just got finished, aka Arkham Knight. Now, reason I'm doing the discussion topic, guys, is because this discussion topic is going to be about the Nightfall Protocol, which if you haven't played Arkham Knight or you haven't seen any of my videos and you don't know what the Nightfall Protocol is, spoiler warning, please, go and play the game, beat it, and like I explained in one of my videos, the way to get Nightfall Protocol is to beat all the side missions and the storyline. You don't have to beat the expansion missions, but you do have to beat all the basically story and side missions, which means you gotta find all the bodies for Identity Thief and stop the pig. Then you gotta solve all of those trophies and then beat him. Obviously, take out the bombs, basically everything that the game had, except, like I said, the expert missions. You have to do. Anyways, like I said, spoiler warning. I'll give you guys 5 seconds before I continue the discussion topic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's the spoiler warning, and now time for the discussion topic of the night. Okay. Anyways, so everyone has different takes on what the Nightfall Protocol really actually means. Now, I have thought about this with other friends. I thought about what the Nightfall Protocol could be in the past. Me and a couple of my friends have had really good theories about it. But I think I've finally realized what Nightfall Protocol is. So throughout the whole game, guys, Batman was fighting one person more than anybody. He wasn't fighting Scarecrow, he wasn't fighting Two-Face, he wasn't fighting all these guys more than what this one person that he fought, and the one person he fought more than anybody was the Joker. The Joker tried harder than anybody to beat Batman in this game. Obviously it shows because once he got pumped with the fear gas, obviously, he started seeing Joker, and throughout the game Joker kept trying to take over Batman. Or even almost had a chance to kill Batman when Harley Quinn helped get the Jokers out. And honestly, if if Joker would have done it, obviously Joker would have won. You know, we would have. It would have been bad for anybody. But obviously, Joker did not win, and instead of being smart, he killed the only other person that, like, he killed all of his replicates and then killed the last one and left Batman to be the only remaining Joker. But that's neither here or there. Now, the reason that I think everybody has other things wrong is that they're all trying to look at Batman doing this because he's caused so much problems and he's waiting for somebody else to take up the mantle. That's not, in my eyes, maybe, and this is a really big maybe Batman actually wants somebody to take up the mantle, but that's a little big, I'm pretty sure even Batman realizes that's a little too much to ask of many of the workers he has worked with. I mean, each of the, like, Nightwing, he'd be too busy in Bloodhaven from time to time again. Tim is a little too, careless. Well, even Nightwing is too, but, out of the two, obviously I feel like, Tim's more reckless than Nightwing because Nightwing has been in this business more than Tim. But, anyways, continuing on with the discussion, like I said, it could be too much for, Batman could possibly be thinking that it's too much for somebody that he has worked with, or, but yeah, he could, he could be, thinking, oh, these Robins have a lot of potential, but they all could have, like, way too much on their plate with their normal life, or really, maybe he doesn't want to put anybody into his dark place. But whatever the reason, it still does not change the fact that that Batman simply, giving up like that just to say, just to give up and say, hey, I want somebody else to, take my place, kind of seems like it'd be a little too much for Batman. Batman would probably think that's a little too much to ask of anybody he's ever worked with. Now, but yeah, that's the flaw I'm seeing in a lot of people's discussions about the Nightfall protocols. Like I said, they're all trying to look at them saying that Batman's looking for a replacement. That's not exactly true. Now, here's what my theory is when it comes to the Nightfall protocol. Like I came into this introduction saying, the one person Batman was fighting more than anybody in the Arkham Knight was Joker, which is kind of ironic because in every Batman game we've had, Batman Arkham game, he fights Joker basically in every game, which it's cruel irony. So because it's always been said, you can't have Batman without Joker, and you can't have Joker without Batman, because those two are, like, both in the games and in the movies, they are all inseparable. Even Joker knows this and has said it to Batman many times. You can't have Batman without me. Which, obviously, is that true? Leave it to you to decide. But continuing with, like I said, you're seeing in Arkham Knight, you're seeing him fight Joker more than anything. So, and he keeps calling him Bruce and saying, "Bats, you ain't gonna win. You know, you're just like everyone else." Now, here's where my explanation comes in, and don't get me wrong, it's gonna be a little bit confusing because I've even discussed it over, you know, just me talking to myself about it, and it actually is a little bit confusing. But the symbolism of that is that obviously Joker is, you know, Joker is inside Batman. But he's not technically inside Batman, and the reason why I say that is because throughout history, well, throughout all the storylines and everything we've been told in Batman Arkham Origins to Knight, which I don't know if Origins is exactly technically you know, tied into the story, even though it does have Arkham in their name. I don't know. Because it did have a different actor, voice actor for Batman, which, again, I don't know if that means anything, but whatever. As much as we've seen of them talking about Batman Arkham Asylum to Knight, Batman, it's mostly been Bruce Wayne, it mostly has been Batman appearing. It's not, you know, they could be saying that, oh, the millionaire Bruce Wayne has appeared or something like that. Or even in, like City, in the beginning of City, you know, they're saying the infamous millionaire Bruce Wayne, and then Bruce Wayne shows up and he's like, "It's billionaire, Vicky. Millionaire is just so last year." In that short of time, you don't know exactly how much Gotham has been seeing of Bruce Wayne. But a lot of people in the game, in all those games, has been saying, "Oh, I haven't seen Bruce Wayne in like a long, you know, we haven't seen Bruce Wayne in so long, and now he finally shows up again." And yeah. So, really, guys, Batman and Bruce Wayne are two different people. It's basically Batman, it's basically having a split personality. It's completely like that. Batman is the dark man who would do anything to gain information, and then you have Bruce Wayne, that's the, you know, billionaire that goes out and have parties and everything. But as everybody has noticed, the Bruce Wayne hasn't shown up much, if not at all. And you're all the time seeing Batman. Even his closest allies, Barbara, Robin, Tim Drake, Nightwing, Jason probably could have even have seen it. That the more and more Bruce is living with the past of his parents being dead, Bruce is getting more and more hidden, and it's more Batman showing up more than anything. Now, in Arkham Knight, obviously is not showing this problem. It's not showing that, you know, anything about a conflict going on. But the problem is, in this one, is that when Scarecrow pumps Batman, well, when, like the first time, Batman gets hit with the toxin, it wasn't, you know, it was the dose because of how he was, carrying the containers. So it wasn't a direct contact. But anyways, continuing on with what I'm saying is that when he does get gassed and Joker shows up, and this is the part where it starts getting confusing, guys, is that Joker is not really. It's not even It's not even Batman seeing Joker. It's Batman seeing Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is Joker in Arkham Knight. He has, but the thing that makes it so confusing is, like I said, because they're like, you're the last Joker. He really technically is, but the problem about that, guys, is sorry, hold on. Okay. Okay, so anyways, the thing that makes this honestly confusing, guys, is that Batman sees Joker because like Joker has explained millions of times, them two are the same, and Batman has fought Joker more than anybody, so in his mind he's thinking that he's becoming Joker. But it's not him turning into Joker. It's actually Bruce Wayne turning into Joker. And the way that is that Crane's Fear Toxin brought out Bruce Wayne. Has been bringing out Bruce Wayne in Batman. But it's not Bruce Wayne, as we all know. It is Bruce Wayne basically being a maniac. Like, everybody has said that, like, he fights so many criminals. And it's true what this is gonna say. When Batman fights all these criminals and sees everything that they do, and he lives through every single thing that they've put him through, he actually becomes more, Bruce Wayne actually becomes more and more insane, more and more maniac, more and more crazy, more and more basically becoming a psychopath. And
as if his feelings concern me.
Good thing the doctor's on call.
And this is where it gets even more confusing, guys, is that when every single time that apparently Batman thinks it's Joker trying to take control, it's not actually Joker. Again, like I've explained before, it's actually Bruce Wayne. Batman has been able to keep Bruce Wayne from going insane, in a way, because he keeps Bruce Wayne from coming out. From his mental state, Bruce Wayne's mental state was screwed ever since he was little because of his parents dying. Ever since his parents died, he obviously was never the same. Bruce Wayne, and obviously not all of the storylines go with Arkham Knight, but obviously in Arkham Knight, what Bruce Wayne had to have done is that after his parents died, he made Batman to fight the insane people, because he knew Batman could never cross the line of killing.
I'll take that as a compliment.
And when you have Batman, and this would be a safe place for Bruce Wayne to go, deep inside his self-conscious and stay from being able to go to cross the line of killing somebody. Because Bruce Wayne knew when he was creating Batman, he knew that if he tried to go out and take care of the crime, he would kill. Because when he watched his parents die, and this is exactly kind of what they pictured in all his movies, Bruce Wayne cared nothing about anything else except revenge at that point. He would have killed the person that murdered his parents, but thanks to a person who got to the killer first, he was out of luck of trying to kill the guy. And then he realized what he was gonna do, and decided to make a person to make up something that he would never have to worry about crossing the line. And that's how Batman was born. But it did come with the side effect that even though Batman is the dominant gene in a way, Bruce Wayne would still be seeing everything Batman gets put through. And like I said, with Batman still seeing people get killed on a daily basis and how they're killed, Batman getting put through many life or death situations, it makes Bruce's psyche, even though, like I said, he's deep inside, it makes him go even more insane. So, theoretically, when...
Good looking. What you got cooking? A knuckle buster parfait.
But yeah, anyways, when Crane pumps Batman full... When the first time Batman gets gassed, that is showing Batman what he has been hiding inside him for so long. Bruce Wayne is actually going criminally insane. And then, and then when it continues on and he gets gassed again, yeah, Joker says he's getting stronger and everything. Really what this is my theory, again, like I said, this is what I'm thinking what the gas is doing. It's showing Batman that his greatest, it's not giving Batman his greatest fear. It's showing Bruce Wayne, it's showing, like, it's bringing out Bruce Wayne. And that's one thing that Crane never thought he could do, because, like I said, you know, Crane doesn't know anything about Batman, before Arkham Knight, except he's somebody who constantly feels like, he doesn't have any fear. And that's what drives Crane pretty crazy, is that he's like, how can this be? I can inject you full of fear toxin. And you just walk, and you're just, you know, it shows that you have some effects, but you just power out of it that, you know, normal men could not be able to do. Hold on.
Begin. Harley Quinn.
Anyways,
Not the time, Harley.
But I want to see pictures.
okay, but anyways, continuing with the conversation that I was, well, continuing with the theory, is that, like I said, when Joker says that, you know, keep ingesting Batman with the fear toxin because, you know, that's making me more powerful. It's technically helping Bruce Wayne come out more because the fear toxin brings out the fear in people, and Batman is a person who is not supposed to have fear. He is supposed to become fear, not be fear. Not not act fearful, but he's supposed to be feared. And like I said, instead of targeting Batman, it's targeting the inner demons of Batman, which, like I said, he's not fearing Joker. He's actually worried about what Bruce Wayne is getting feared of.
I can go all night.
And anyways, like I said, after obviously Batman is seeing more of of Joker, and Joker's trying to take control. That's just showing that Bruce Wayne's getting stronger and trying to take his mind back to where instead of it being the crime fighter, it's now a psychopath in his suit. Which my main evidence in this theory is that in the right at the very end where Scarecrow ingests shoots more fear toxin into Batman, and all of Gotham is in flames. If you remember hearing what Alfred says, Alfred's like, "Sir, listen to me. You're not like this, Master Bruce, Batman." Which Alfred may not even know that Batman, that Batman's having this problem, with Bruce Wayne trying to take control. Alfred always would be thinking, oh, Bruce is like this because he needs to be like this against criminals. No, it's because he keeps constantly switching to Batman because he knows how bad Bruce is. He knows how sick Bruce's mind is getting and in the end, like they showed in like I'm gonna continue saying, when Alfred's screaming Bruce, Bruce Wayne, Batman, and if that was the case, why, if it was truly Joker taking over, why wouldn't they be calling him Joker instead of Batman? Which obviously, like I said, guys, that gives me a major reason to say my theory, because like I said, if this was all true, and if that wasn't the case, and you know, Alfred just calls him that because you know he still calls Batman that all the time. Yeah, maybe that could be the case. Maybe he just, you know, doesn't realize that that Batman changes personas every time. But even still, even if that's the case, with the actions that's going on, he'd still be picturing, you know, in Alfred's mind, he would have to realize that is the same actions that Batman's worst enemy, the Joker, would be doing.
After this, first round's on me.
Yes, sweetheart.
So that proves my point in the fact that, you know, obviously it's still Bruce, not Joker. And my other really big evidence is that even in the criminals know how sick and demented Joker is, and they know every trick in Joker's book. Well, maybe not every trick, but they know Joker pretty much damn near in and out. And with Batman doing all of this and saying, "Oh yeah, you know, you've killed this many of my men. We're not gonna let you go, and you think, and you know, we got you captured. There's no way of you getting out." With that being said, with that example, it's obvious in the case that, you know, the villains, like I said, are still picturing it as being Batman, but, you know, in their mindset, they have to be thinking, wait a second, I recognize what he's doing. The way he talks to us, the way he switches from being a person who doesn't kill to automatically switching to killing.
Batman.
Obviously, that's showing something that even all the villains in the world would have to have realized. Now the other big case is, like I was saying earlier, with everything going on, with it going from with Joker saying, oh yeah, Alfred, you know, it's, yeah. And then also, guys, another big situation is, remember when Bruce is taking out Gordon, and Gordon's like, please stop this. After everything that's happened, after all the good you've done, and how he doesn't, and how he's not saying, hey, you're acting just like him. He didn't say that at all. He's trying to, you know, say, don't do this because look at all the good you've done. So obviously they're picturing them being, you know, still himself, not any of the Joker's actions. So again, like I said, it's not, throughout all this mess, it's not Joker causing all these problems, it's Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's mental state is making Batman picture that it's the Joker, but it actually is Bruce Wayne causing all these problems, not Joker. Because Joker is dead. But in Batman's head, he's becoming Joker. Like the other reason why, even in the game, he's like, you know, this jail is for the next is for a Joker that's coming. He's like, he will make himself known. Because even Batman realizes that Bruce Wayne is coming out. Sooner or later, Bruce Wayne was going to come out, and it was going to be very, very dangerous. For him and all his friends, because obviously, like I said, Batman knows that Bruce Wayne gets out, you will, there's no saving him. There's no saving anything because he'll be too dangerous. No one will be able to stop him. So, with that being said, that's why he stops. And, another really big scenario is that, and this is obviously the best, the biggest, evidence I have. When Batman locks up Joker, aka obviously Bruce Wayne, and he's looking at Scarecrow, he's not terrified at all.
Gotham needs to rebuild. Not at the expense of the soil. Here we go again.
Yeah. You know, Bruce is showing no fear to Crane. And also another thing is that when Batman says to Joker, he's like, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. That's also showing that the real Batman is out. And once Batman locks up Joker, there goes Bruce Wayne. Now, with the backstory of it gone already, now it's time to discuss what Nightfall Protocol actually means. What all of Nightfall Protocol means is that basically they were trying to make it picture that Gotham doesn't need Batman anymore, which is not true because Gotham does need Batman. Also another thing, well, not really doesn't need Batman, but it needs something worse to protect it than Batman. And the big scenario with this whole thing is that Batman finally realizes he can't beat. He's becoming a danger now. He can't beat Bruce Wayne anymore. Because the weigh-in of what is happening is that he's finally realizing that Bruce Wayne is getting stronger and stronger each passing time. Even though he did lock him up, that still does not keep him from coming out. So, what the Nightfall Protocol means is that he is now basically killing Bruce Wayne. Which a lot of people will say that, Alfred's dead too. No. Batman's still alive. Obviously, because in the ending of Arkham Knight, you see this dark shadow of a figure. And what's up, Delaney? That's obviously Batman. Now, why does he look like that? There's a couple of opinions, theories. Maybe it's a new suit that he made that's dark, that does that, or maybe Batman's actually utilizing this fear toxin, which I don't know why he would do that, but I don't know. But anyways, what the Nightfall Protocol means is that he's killing Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is now becoming dead, which would you say that technically Batman's committing murder? No, I wouldn't say that necessarily. It's more, it's not really killing, it's more, yes, this is Injustice 2. It is saying that, Gotham, Bruce Wayne is dead. But obviously he's not, because it's you know, like you look under the mask, there's Bruce Wayne. But anyways, with everything, with, how the Wayne Mansion got destroyed and Alfred gone too, Batman needed to take out everything that Bruce Wayne, that was related to Bruce Wayne. Now obviously Wayne Manor and Wayne Enterprises will still be there. Well, not Wayne Manor. Wayne Enterprises will still be there, obviously. But the home of Bruce Wayne is gone. So, really, when it becomes that scenario, like I said, Batman technically does get rid of Bruce Wayne. Therefore, Batman is now free to be a dark version, however he needs to be. He now is a full-on gonna become a legend now. He's not gonna he's now the essence of not having any fear anymore, not having anything to slow him down anymore. Because like, you know, because the way that I'm saying that is that obviously you get rid of something that causes you, like if Batman wanted to make sure Gotham is fully protected, he had to get rid of every piece of him, every weak piece of him. Makes it to where he is not scared of anything anymore. And he gets rid of the one thing inside him that makes him get scared of something, aka he gets rid of his personality of Bruce Wayne. It's full on Batman. There's nothing holding him back anymore. Because really, when Joker in Arkham Knight, when Batman locks him up, says that Joker can't live without it, that he needs Batman, that is technically Bruce Wayne saying that I created you and I can only live with, you know, I can't live without you because you know, in Bruce's mind, maybe that was a little bit of Bruce's sanity coming back and saying, if you get rid of, you know, if you lock me up, I may go completely insane and I'm scared to go insane. Or just the fact that he gets forgotten, and obviously nobody wants to get forgotten. But that's the problem with Bruce Wayne, is that in Batman, he has to forget Bruce Wayne, because if Batman can't forget about Bruce Wayne, then there will always be that one thing slowing him down, and always making him think he needs to cross the line of killing. Which all the villains were technically right in a way. They were saying that Batman's like them. Like, he's insane, just like everyone else. It's not, in a way, they were all right. But it wasn't Batman they should have been talking about. They should have been talking about the man under the mask, Bruce Wayne. Huh?
Retreat, or I'll take you in.
No, you're okay. But no, Bruce Wayne was actually the part that was insane. Batman was the actual sane part, and a lot of people a lot of people close to him, Nightwing, Tim, they all get frustrated because he always would act like so cold to them. And you know, it is understandable why they felt like that, but also it's sad that they felt like that because the Batman personality has to be a cold person. Otherwise, if he shows any sign of sympathy, he knows all the villains that he ever faces will always feed off of sympathy. He has said that millions of times ever since he became a crime fighter. He's like, you cannot show any sign of pity for these villains, otherwise they will feed off of it and then you will get hurt. And when Bruce Wayne wasn't going insane, that is why Bruce Wayne had to have also made a Batman, because Bruce Wayne could obviously tell, you know, not only is the fact that he could be wanting to kill the villains, but he could also be showing them too much sympathy. And then there it goes to where they could easily use that pity against Bruce Wayne. So it's kind of it's a double-edged sword. Is that Bruce Wayne basically was, after when his parents died, Bruce Wayne technically died too, and Batman was born on that day because Bruce Wayne knew, I'm not gonna be able to handle this anymore. I'm gonna go insane and I'm going to be killing these people. But before I kill them, you know, I haven't reached that point yet, and I'd be giving them too much sympathy to where I could end up dead. And Batman's like, okay, I'm not having you kill. I'm not gonna have you kill, and I'm definitely not gonna have you get killed. So he takes over, that personality takes over, and it got more to the point where Batman knew every second of the day, every second of his life, Batman had to constantly come out of Bruce Wayne, because he was knowing that Bruce inside was going more and more insane because of the guilt of his parents dying, the guilt of Jason Todd being killed, seeing Dick Grayson's parents dead. Every death that Bruce Wayne saw was driving him more and more insane. And again, like I said, that's what Nightfall was made for, was when Batman knew he had to get rid of Bruce Wayne. And when Joker was and when Batman was in the truck in the Arkham Knight, and he snapped Joker's neck, that is showing that Bruce Wayne is finally over the line. Bruce Wayne is finally so insane now that he has reached the point of killing people. And after Batman said Gotham is safe, now it's time to activate Nightfall. That is showing that it is time to basically say Gotham, you need to say goodbye to Bruce Wayne, because after tonight, he's no longer here. And obviously the whole game says, you know, oh, Batman dies, which, you know, obviously they had to say that because, you know, they're like, oh yeah, we can't tell the story of Bruce Wayne dying, and we had to put it in a little tease. It's not, like I said, it's not Batman dying, it's obviously Bruce Wayne facing his symbolizing death. I say symbolizing because this whole thing is symbolizing the death of Bruce Wayne. It's not symbolizing his, it's not showing an actual death, otherwise Batman would actually be fully dead. But like I said, Nightfall Protocol basically kills Bruce Wayne, symbolizing his death by taking out Wayne Manor, and even having Alfred. Alfred was there in the mansion. There's no way Batman would actually kill Alfred. I mean, that's just not smart. That's just not Batman in general. So really, them saying that he actually died is bull, because why would Batman kill Alfred? There's no reason. But Alfred is going with Batman to still obviously work from him underground, obviously secret, because or maybe Alfred actually did go and go away. Yeah, I actually did a live stream on Injustice 1. Yeah. Yeah, Injustice 2, like I said, I did do a video of that, so. But yeah, anyways, continuing on, with the whole Nightfall Protocol deal, it is, obviously, like I said, the only person that actually technically symbolizes, dies in Nightfall, again, like I said, is Bruce Wayne, but it's a symbolizing death, not a full death. But yeah, that dark figure at the end of the Nightfall Protocol in Arkham Knight, the only reason it's actually there is showing that it is now a darker Batman. That is now showing what fear actually is. And even Scarecrow saw it when he was injected with the fear toxin and looked at Batman. That's why he was screaming so much, is because he finally saw what Batman actually was. He was so convinced he knew what Batman was this whole time. He always was like, Batman, you're a mortal man. I see that you're Bruce Wayne. You're a mortal man all along. I knew it. And then when he sees the Nightmare, and he gets injected with his own fear toxin and looks at Batman, he finally realizes Batman is not a mortal man. Batman is fear itself. And that's what basically made Scarecrow really terrified, is because he called himself the Scarecrow. He thought he was the master of fear, and finally realized he was basically a person who was so obsessed with fear, but wasn't the master of it. But yeah, so like I said, guys, with I feel bad for Batman though. He lost his parents and he doesn't want to kill anyone, even though someone gave him to. Yeah, there's been a lot of people. There's been a lot of villains that has tried to kill that has tried making Batman kill. And like I said, in Arkham Knight, Joker pushed him. Yeah, it is very hard. I mean, the person the person you always thought you would have been watches their own parents die, and then you're like fearing every single day you're gonna turn into the one thing you swore that you never become because of what they did to you. And you fight every day seeing all these nasty bad images, and then realizing, you know,
Don't be so sure.
the personality you were born with, basically has become basically become a crazed maniac, and you're just trapped inside your own body. Yeah. But anyways, like I said, guys, with the Nightfall Protocol, basically it's symbolizing the death of Bruce Wayne. It's showing that Batman is now in full control completely forever. No fear coming out of him. He's just he's dark. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion of Nightfall Protocol. Like I said, what we discussed about everything. I gave backstory of who Joker really was, instead of like the gas Joker, instead of it actually being Joker. It was actually a Bruce Wayne. It was actually Bruce Wayne, but not. Yeah, it is. But yeah, like I said, the Nightfall Protocol basically says, you know, you're made. I need to yeah. I basically am I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Basically, with Batman Arkham Knight, basically is saying, with the Nightfall Protocol, Batman is, you know, symbolizing killing Bruce Wayne, Batman becoming full on control, and that's basically it. So, yeah, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the discussion. Leave in the comment section, tell me if you agree with me in the situation. If not, tell me, you know, tell me what you think, what the Nightfall Protocol means to you. I will look at it, and I will come back and, I will discuss that. I will, you know, make my reaction to that. And yeah, guys, with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video, which, if I have my way, I will most likely start a new series tonight. Just depends on if I get caught up doing something. And yeah, guys, with that being said, peace, love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.